Now that the campaign portion of my mission to save Los Angeles is coming to a close and I'm moving on to the next, more interesting phase, listen, I've spent a lot of time slaying everybody. I've ridiculed everyone on the roster, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take the chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. You think you can get rid of me that easily? I know a lot of dim-witted jerks thought I was in this for a grift, that I was going to roll up and leave town if I didn't get into City Hall.
It's just not fair.
Hey, morons, I didn't get in this for political power. I got in this to expose this corrupt machine, and nothing has changed. You enjoy your worthless meetings in City Hall.
Nithya, you have all this information. You're running for mayor. Show what you're really about, or get the fuck out of the race.
I'm going to be lighting you up every single day, and now I don't have to worry about offending CNN viewers. I don't have a campaign laws hamstringing me now. It's war. It's 0 hour for Los Angeles. Angelinos are now stuck with two morons responsible for all their problems, and they have to choose between Dumb and Dumber. That's not a choice. That's the machine protecting the machine. And now every problem that plagues Los Angeles because of these two corrupt communists is going to accelerate, and the city will tumble headlong into the abyss. You have no idea how many major developers, hoteliers, business owners, entrepreneurs have been texting me saying they're packing up and leaving town. More of your favorite restaurants will be shuttering. That means less tax revenue. That means the city has to cut services, more potholes, less firefighters, less police patrols, more criminals, more drug addicts terrorizing your communities.
And we haven't ended it.
You have no idea how bad things are about to get for this city. Look at this place already. Weeds growing from every crack and crevice, graffiti over every square inch of public space, garbage, drugs, feces, burned up dogs, burned down towns, abandoned storefronts. This city is a mess, and you're about to reward the arsonist who torched the place with 4 more years of destruction?
I know he's very bitter.
My goal hasn't changed. I've been laser focused on stopping these commie animals, and I will stop them. If you think we uncovered a lot of fraud and evil in the campaign, just wait. We have some recordings of one of your exalted candidates doing and saying something that would make her resign in shame. I was saving it for the general election. Go ahead and pick your demon, certify your choice, and then you get to see it. So Karen Nithya, ask yourself, is it possible that one of your employees may have a recording of you doing or saying something that would force you to resign in disgrace? Hope you sleep well at night over the next 5 months, because you know who hasn't slept well at all for the last 17 months? My mom. All my neighbors in the Palisades, all the moms who worry about their kids walking past drug addicts in front of their schools, all the business owners getting crushed in the LA economy, worried that they can't stay in business and feed their kids. Angelinos have been struggling for years now, all while corrupt politicians and fraudulent NGOs profit off the misery and fleece us for the tax dollars. Well, now we're flipping the script. I want all of you awake at night sweating and worried about 5 a.m. when the FBI blazers bust in the door, breaking open your office, because I assure you, they're coming. You think your election was going to stop me? If you want to stop me,
you're going to have to fucking kill me!
Let's go. If you want to stop me, you're going to have to kill me. Amen. God bless you, Spencer Pratt. Full speed ahead. It's over for LA. This is your last chance, is to elect Spencer Pratt. And here is the leaked audio from a phone call. This guy, leaked phone call from January 4th, 2025, 3 days before the devastating Palisades fire. The call is between Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass and John Ale, a property manager and whistleblower in the Pacific Palisades, Westlake, and MacArthur Park areas. John Ale contacted Karen Bass to warn her about extreme fire risk due to weather conditions like high winds and dry brush. Karen Bass tells him, read between the lines, hold tight, and that you will understand soon. She knew something was coming, almost like a planned fire. Many believe this was a land grab. This call is interpreted as her knowing serious fire damage was imminent, but not wanting to discuss what was about to happen openly. Very cryptic. So was this the leaked phone call that Spencer Pratt was saying could end Karen Bass's career?
The situation is very dangerous, and I would never I will take the criticism before I do a publicity stunt. And frankly, a press conference at this point in time would just be publicity.
I think the neighbors, the property owners, and the residents. I mean, 41,000 people live within a square mile here.
Yeah.
Two families share a 1-bedroom apartment.
But they want to hear that something is going to be done.
They want to know it's recognized. But they want to know it's recognized.
Exactly. But if I have a choice between that and compromising something, I just have to go along with it. It's not my area of expertise. I want to make sure that you are safe. And hopefully you can read in between the lines. But I would just appreciate and it's hard for me to tell you this, but hold tight. You will understand soon.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And when I am able to talk, I will be happy to go into great detail.
Okay. And you've got me on the street, and you're welcome to call me at any time. I'll call you right back.
No problem. And just in terms of my trip, just so you know, I'm missing 2 work days. That's it. And if President Biden extends me an invitation, I took it.
Should Karen Bass not go to prison for this? You know how many lives she ruined because of those Palisade fires? Spencer Pratt lost his home in these exact fires that Karen Bass knew could happen, were going to happen, and let happen. She could have taken precautions to prevent this. She did not. Guys, she should go to prison, in my opinion, right? Leave a comment. What should be done to Karen Bass? Spencer Pratt posted this. Jimmy Kimmel, I guess you missed the part of the story. I don't need a U-Haul. I have nothing left to pack. So I'll show the Jimmy Kimmel clip after this. But here's Spencer Pratt's home that he lost in the Palisade fires.
I don't think I'm going to get any. Oh, there's my rose quartz.
And there's his crystals. He had a huge rose quartz crystal that got destroyed in the fire. That's an expensive item.
Is that the big quartz? Let's see.
So gross. Spencer Pratt tweeted, "Are they done counting yet?" This was when he was, getting passed up by Nithya Raman as those late mail-in ballots came in. Everybody knows that this is bullshit, that they stole this election from Spencer. Here's Jimmy Kimmel making jokes about it. Let's watch this.
Interesting. They're calling in all the big guns to get this rigged election ball rolling. Even Trump's big steaming number 2, Vice President J.D. Vance, got off the couch, zipped up his pants, and went on Fox News to keep this going.
How is it that you had, Karen Bass was in first place, Spencer Pratt was in second place, and then this other woman was in third place? You would expect these mail-in ballots to kind of meet that same basic pattern where, number 1 would get the most votes, number 2 would get the second most votes, and so on.
Well, in that case, our mayor would be Karen Bass. So what does it even matter? It's not that they're stupid. They know.
No, that is not true. There would be a runoff election, and it would be Karen Bass versus Spencer Pratt. And I think Spencer Pratt could potentially win that runoff election.
They know the truth. They knew a Republican had no chance to win in L.A. What they're testing is how stupid the people watching them on Fox are. Which, as dull and ridiculous as J.D. Vance is, and he is, at least he's the vice president. The gang over at Newsmax had to go all the way back to 1983 to spread this lie.
Frank Stallone, welcome back. I don't know if you heard the news, but they're trying to tell us that Spencer Pratt is now out and that he lost. Do you buy that?
No. This election is so rigged.
Well, you heard it from Sylvester Stallone's brother.
Sylvester Stallone's brother is right. The election was obviously rigged. All the mail-in ballots came in for the third place candidate conveniently, and she surpassed Spencer Pratt to kick him out of the runoff election. Jimmy Kimmel did not even deny that. All he said was, Karen Bass is still in first place, so it doesn't matter anyways. No, dude, there was going to be a runoff election that we're now not going to get. So Jimmy Kimmel is a dishonest piece of shit. And what, Jimmy Kimmel? You like Karen Bass? You think LA's in good shape? You like the homeless? You like the roads being shitty? You want Karen Bass to stay in power? You're an idiot. And you're a bitch. I mean, what white man wants Karen Bass to be the mayor of LA? Have you been to LA lately, Jimmy? It looks like a third world country. LA looks like a zombie apocalypse. Looks like a war zone. And then much of LA just looks like Tijuana. The Mexicans really took over LA is the other problem with that place.
There, folks, the election was rigged.
The election was rigged. He's sarcastically, oh, the election was rigged, and his audience claps. What the hell? It was rigged. It was obviously rigged. You're going to gaslight me right now and call me stupid for thinking it was rigged? It's the same exact rigging that you did in 2020. This is so sick, and these people are shameless.
So rigged, not just rigged. So all you need to know about these people is that when they need to call in an expert, that expert is Frank Stallone. And of course, Mr. Electoral Dysfunction himself posted on the subject. He wrote, not possible for Spencer Pratt to have lost the LA runoffs after the big lead he had. Third world nation rigged elections. That's right.
That's super true coming from Trump. Yeah, that's true. That's all true, Jimmy. This is gaslighting, guys.
And while we're at it, how is it possible that the Knicks lost last night after being ahead at halftime by 7 points? Recount the baskets. The fix is in. Listen. I don't know how to tell you this. There's no way Democrats in LA are organized enough to rig an election. We can't even agree on whether or not we want bike lanes, all right? But what we can agree.
Okay, good one. Yeah, no, they can definitely rig an election. They've done it before. They're happy to do it. They see nothing wrong with it. They don't want free and fair elections. They want liberals to be in power. They don't feel bad about rigging an election.
Agree on and did agree on was that this man, for all the magic crystals he owns and sells, seems to have picked up a defective crystal ball.
Somebody gets 50% plus one tomorrow, race is over. How do you see this going?
I believe I'm winning tomorrow night outright. I think there's a tsunami of votes coming.
Well, he was partly right. There was a tsunami of votes coming. They just weren't for him. I mean, between that and the Mayan apocalypse he thought was going to end the world, maybe it's time to give up on predicting natural disasters, Spencer. So now we wait to hear from Spencer Pratt. You know, he clearly promised that if Karen Bass or Nithya Raman were elected mayor, he's going to move out of L.A. He said he was done with L.A. And Spencer, if you're watching, we are so sorry to see you go. But what we do know.
What are you proud of, Jimmy? Look at this smug look on it. LA is a shithole. LA sucks for the average person. LA is disgusting. What are you proud of? Karen Bass ran that place to the ground. Even if Spencer Pratt does lose, that's a loss for everybody. That's a loss for you too. You're an idiot if you want Karen Bass to continue running LA. Fuck you. What are you proud of here? You're a joke. Ugh.
We're going to miss the hell out of you. You're a man of your word, and you've got to go. You said you were going to go. And I know things might be tight right now, especially the out-of-state donation money is running out. Moving is expensive. So to help you out, we rented you a U-Haul. It has plenty of room. It's got 2 beds, tables, chairs, all your crystals, whatever you want. Our staff spent the whole day decorating for you. So, and everybody that will notice.
So smug. Enjoy your shitty city, dude. Enjoy LA, okay? Spencer Pratt was trying to help you guys out, trying to clean up the homeless problem. And you're just so smug watching him lose this election due to cheating. But I mean, even if he lost fair and square, what, is that a W for you? You think that's a W that Karen Bass stays the mayor of LA? You're retarded, dude. You're an idiot. Have you ever been to LA? Go drive around LA. Tell me what you see. You see shit. I have nothing to pack up. I lost it all in the Palisade fires that Karen Bass allowed to happen. That Karen Bass got paid for, realistically. And he lost his beautiful crystals too. Now, say what you want about people that collect crystals, but there's just such a thing as like a beautiful crystal, a beautiful rock from the earth, okay? You can call it kooky or whatever, but Spencer had some beautiful crystals, okay? Oh, okay, so moving on. Woo, I got triggered by that Jimmy Kimmel video. Here's Spencer Pratt tweeting about the election. A net swing of more than 43,000 votes since Tuesday. 43,000, huh? Where have I seen that number before? Probably nothing. And then 43,699 people experienced homelessness on any given night in the city of Los Angeles. So Spencer's claiming that the 43,000 votes for Nithya Raman, those mail-in ballots, it was all from the homeless people. Honestly, that might be true. Maybe they were waiting to bring in these mail-in ballots. They were just waiting to see who do we need to make the vote for. Karen or Nithya Raman? Who do these votes need to go to? But they had all these ballots sitting there, waiting to give them these votes to the right person. Because homeless people aren't actually voting, right? One last post here from Spencer Pratt. The El Segundo Times were very eager to dox where my children sleep. They thought that was newsworthy. Have they reported on the arsonists who set fire to my office in the middle of my election? Fire breaks out at complex that housed Cosa Nostra office of Spencer Pratt. So they're doxing his children. These people are sick. These are the bad guys. Spencer Pratt is the good guy. Karen Bass and Nithya Raman are the bad guys. It's never been more clear. You have one last chance, LA, to fix your city up. Spencer Pratt all the way. Please, please. If Spencer Pratt really wins, I would move back to California, honestly. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Will Karen Bass resign in shame? Spencer Pratt looks like he's going to keep fighting. So I'm excited to see what he does. And God bless you, sir. I hope you can save LA. This guy's not racist. He's not even particularly right-wing. And all these smug liberals are all still so happy to hate on him. Like, why? He literally wants to fix up the homeless problem. He wants to get the homeless off of drugs and off the streets. Like, what do you have on Spencer Pratt? So the opposition to Spencer Pratt, it is like the worst people ever. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Is there still a chance we get a Spencer Pratt victory for the mayor of Los Angeles position? Let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe to the channel. We're covering news, politics, other trending stories, keeping you educated and entertained, having a lot of fun. So subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless.